Hey Pisces and Gemini, this is EJ from Taurota Tarot. I hope everybody is having a good end to their weekend. I hope you're going to have a good start to your week. This is something I've been doing for Taurus for a minute, but I read my comments and people have been asking about me doing the same thing for every sign. I wish I could do this for every sign. It's difficult. This is going to be Pisces and Gemini sitting in a tree, Kissing. I think it's important when you're with a particular sign, you get a reading for you in that sign. Getting general reads is good, and this is, by all practical purposes, a general read, but it is specifically for Pisces and Gemini parents. So there's going to be some things that are going to come out because we're dealing with water and air. It's a 9-card read. 3 cards for recent past, 3 cards for current energy, 3 cards for future energy. I pulled 2 from underneath the bottom of the deck for overall energy, and I'll pull 3 oracle cards for guidance from the universe. A reminder, I do my cards straight up. I don't do reversals. So let's see how this goes. Hopefully you guys will get something out of it. And as always, eat the fish and leave the bones. All right, Pisces and Gemini, here we go. So your overall energy, King of Coins, y'all are feeling rather confident. Second card is the 8 of Coins. I promise you the 8 of Coins will make himself known when he's ready. So Pisces and Gemini, let's see what we got going on. And just so we're clear, the dominant energy that I'm reading for is Pisces. So let's see what we got going on, Pisces and Gemini. 4 of Coins, 5 of Wands, Death card for your current energy. 4 of Cups, Pisces, your challenge, and your centerpiece card, the Hermit. And at the end of your current energy, the 7 of Coins. Future energy, Pisces, 9 of Swords, High Priestess, and the 7 of Cups. Which is you, Pisces. The Cups, that's all you. Let's see what we got going on for Pisces and Gemini. Wow. So right now, and like I said, Pisces is, Pisces is a dominant energy here, so that's the lead off, and that's who I'm going to do the reading around. Pisces, your overall energy is the King of Coins, and that's telling me you're quite confident right now. You're working, you're doing your damn thing, but you're not feeling real comfortable about your relationship. So your overall energy is you're trying to feel confident about all of it, but I can feel that little bit of anxiety about your relationship. I'll come back to the 8 of Coins. With the 4 of Coins here from your recent past, one or both of you have been guarded. Pisces and Gemini. Just not giving all. And for whatever reason, going into this relationship, both of you went into it quite guarded and almost to a point where you didn't share a lot with each other. This in turn brought about a bit of chaos and a lack of focus between the two of you, because if you weren't sharing certain things, you just kind of were all over the place trying to find things to bond with or find common ground with each other. Very little passion though, because this is the only wine card on the board, so it just feels like it's rather cold. At the end of all of this, Pisces, I'm going to say you probably are ready for the transformation, and probably are going through the bigger of the transformation between you and the Gemini. Even though currently we're in Gemini season, Pisces, it just feels like you're the one that's going through the changes and trying to see where you can be better. In your current energy with the Four of Cups, Pisces, you're looking like you might be looking outside the window. It's something else. And I can feel, Pisces, that the rest of your life, it feels like the rest of your life is just kind of putting along. Everything is cool, not too many problems at work. For those of you that are going to school, I don't see a whole lot of hassle and haggling going on there, but it is in your relationship. And I almost feel like you can't pinpoint what it is either, Pisces. So you're on the brink of just being bored with the whole thing because the challenge is not there for you. That in turn gets you to your centerpiece card, Pisces. You are stepping back and retreating and thinking about what's going on. And this is your challenge, to process all of this information that you're getting from this person and trying to figure out what it is that you need to be doing next. I think for some of you, you are really going to try and go back and hit the reset button and start over. For maybe some others of you, you may just throw in the towel and say, fuck it, you're done, and you're not trying to go through all these changes with this person. However, you are currently taking this moment to step back and think about what's going on in this relationship. At the end of your current energy, excuse me, it's about achieving your goals. And Pisces, I'm talking to you now. This is about you achieving your goals and knowing that you have things that you want to accomplish and how all of that fits in the scheme of things. Again, your challenge is processing all of this information. You want to nurture this relationship, but you're trying to figure out, is it a relationship? Is it a situationship? Or is it nothing? That's exactly what's coming back to me. And again, with both of you coming into the situation guarded, which threw you into this kind of chaotic, lack of focus state, trying to figure out, what do you nurture? Is this worth nurturing? This is you, Pisces. Here, with your Gemini, they're worried. This is future energy. Gemini is straight up worried. This is air energy. This is swords. Gemini's worried. You got them up at night, Pisces, because they're trying to figure out what they can do to be better and to be in a relationship. At the end of the day, you're going to have to listen to your intuition, Pisces. You are going to have to listen to your intuition. That said, you're going to have some other options come up. There's going to be some other things come up that may grab your attention away from your Gemini. I'm just saying. Again, your overall is this confidence. You have it. You feel it. It's just this little thing with your relationship. You're not sure what you should do even. Much less what it is. You're not really sure what to do about it. With the 8 of Coins here, if you want to process this, Pisces, with this Gemini, you can. You got the skill. You got the know-how. But it's something else there. And I think for some of you, it may be that you feel like they are not bringing enough to you, and you might end up doing more for them in the long run. For others of you, it may be a different value set. You know, you believe doing things a certain way, and this person, the Gemini, may believe in doing it a different way, and you're bumping heads on that. At any rate, you can process this once you get out of hermit mode, and that's your challenge. Is to process all this information and make a good decision. That's really what all of this is about. And with you, Pisces, making a transformation or coming through a transformation, making changes in how you think and how you do things, if you look at the reverse diagonal, you got the transformation from your recent past. You're currently in, I'm going to say, kind of half-ass hermit mode. You know, you're trying to lay low and keep things at a distance right now so you can process the things that you need to process in solitude. But if you look at the beginning of the future energy, you got your Gemini up at night. So you got the skill, and I think you got a person that actually cares about you, Pisces. It's just Do you want to continue to nurture this relationship? And then are you listening to your intuition? Is your intuition telling you maybe this is not the relationship for you and maybe you should move on? Or is your intuition telling you, hold on, slow your roll? At the end of all of that, you're going to have options, Pisces. You just are. You're going to have more options probably than you know what to do with. And not every single one of them is a relationship. A few of them may be something that just completely takes you off of a romantic path temporarily to get into something else so you can meet someone that you wouldn't ordinarily meet. Just something to think about. Let's see what the universe has for guidance, Pisces and Gemini. Let's see what the universe has for guidance. I don't know, it's not a bad reading. The confusion, the Five of Wands, I feel that just the lack of focus. Pisces, take your time. Whatever you do, take your time. Don't rush through this. If you have something to work on, your overall energy being one of confidence, it would be trying to feel confident about everything that you're doing and making decisions that are going to help you feel confident. Let's see. Financial and material changes. Trapped in fear. Emotional loss. Okay, so in the background of all of this, Pisces, some of you, and this is Gemini too, may have been going through some financial and material changes. You may have gone through a bankruptcy. Some of you may be just a few months past a divorce, and not that you were with this person or together with them, but just getting the legal aspect of it cleared up and completed and final. So that plays a part. If I had it to say, with Pisces overall energy being the king of coin, if it was Pisces that got the divorce or that moved away or however that plays out, that's where that feeling of confidence is coming from, because financially you may be a little more secure now if you are getting child support or alimony. For others of you, it may be a thing where you split with a roommate and you ended up, they just walked away and left you with everything and you benefited from that. Or person may have walked away and left you stuck with the rent. Either way, it's financial and material changes. So if you got this brewing in the background, or if you had this kind of energy brewing in the background, especially in your recent past, since this is where this is showing up, that makes sense. Now you're feeling more confident, Pisces. It could very well be the Gemini that went through the changes as far as money. Pisces, this is all you trapped in fear. You know, you know you're bored. You know you're looking at the grass on the other side. Come on now. Got the Hermit card. You're trying to process this, but moving forward, you may feel like you're trapped in fear. There's no reason for you to. If you keep your eyes on what you're trying to achieve for yourself and think about what you can achieve in a relationship and if it's worth it. At the end of all of this, some of you may experience the emotional loss. Some of you may decide to walk away. You've got other options. Just because you have other options doesn't mean you don't like your Gemini. It's just that simple. But universe is kicking this back, and you probably will have some emotional loss dealing with your Gemini, especially if you choose to walk away, because there's something there between the two of you, some type of chemistry, but for whatever reason, coming into this very guarded. If you are still at a point at the end of all of this where you haven't really moved from this point, you can expect the emotional loss. I don't think the Gemini is going to hang around much if they don't feel like they have a connection to you, Pisces. So that's just a heads up. I'm going to leave the reading there, Pisces and Gemini. I hope you guys have a good week, and I will talk to you soon. Bye, y'all.